Hey, let me position myself. Woo, I look oily. Hold on, let me change my lighting. It must just be, it's just my skin. I don't have nothing on, y'all. But I was like, oh, I look oily. But anyway, y'all, what's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to the Redefine Me channel. Tasha's checking in with another video, and this is going to be a review for Love is Blind Season 7, Episode 1. Y'all, it is back, it is back, it is back. So, if you are Love is Blind fans, this review is for you, okay? If you haven't done so already, go ahead and like this video, comment in the comments section, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel, okay? So we're gonna get started. Let me position my chair. Y'all already know, Redefine Me over here. We got a few things we got to get together before we get started so I can be comfortable, so I can give you all a awesome good review, okay? Happy Monday to everybody. I hope you all are having a great and fabulous Monday. I am having a good fabulous Monday as well, okay? So we're about to get into these couples. So Love is Blind. What's up from Brazil, Mr. or Miss Rodriguez? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? What's your name? I can't see your name, but hello. Thank you for the compliment. So go ahead and smash that like button as y'all come in the room. Let me just give y'all a few minutes so YouTube can alert everybody so we can get started on this review. So, if y'all don't know what Love is Blind is, it is a show that comes on Netflix, and these are individuals who date people sight unseen, okay? And I think this is going to be the new wave of dating. Like, it's going to be a lot of apps, a lot of shows, things like that. Gone are the days when you can meet somebody face to face and it be, a connection. Like, it happens, but it's a small percentage. I think this new generation is very much going to be dating online. What's going on, Uncle? Hold on, let me drop my light in, because I cannot see none of what y'all saying. It's time to have some fun with Uncle who? Uncle Samsonite? What's up, Uncle Samsonite? What's up, official from Brazil? What's going on? So let's get started, because it seemed like y'all in the room. Smash that like button. Go ahead and do that for me. What's up, Vakel? I think that's how you say your name. Welcome to the live. Y'all coming in. I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you so much for the compliments. Thank you. Make sure all of y'all hit the like button. It should be some like buttons going up in here. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so we are about to get into the review of Love is Blind. Okay, so if y'all don't know, Love is Blind comes on Netflix. Yes, it does. The seasons are out. Okay, hold on one second. Ba, 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 ba. I Okay. I may have to put my glasses on, y'all. Y'all know I don't know if, well, some of y'all might not know, but I do wear glasses for reading. And for some reason, I'm not seeing all of the writing that's coming in, y'all. However, I'm going to go ahead and do this review. And if I need to, I might have to put them on. But for right now, what's up, Santa? I think that's how you say your name, Sana. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. Sanaa, hello, welcome. I am 42. Who asked my age? I'm 42 years of age. All right, let's go. So, Love is Blind. It comes on Netflix, y'all. The seasons are hold on, y'all. The seasons are up on Netflix. So if you want to watch it and go along with me, it is up on Netflix. So you can go and watch it and keep up with me. I would do a review of this show every Monday. This is going to be the first episode review. These episodes, in my opinion, are rather long. Like they seem like they're rather long, and I always take notes when I do my reviews so I can stay on talking points. But yeah, I'm still going to do the review, so I'm going to go episode by episode, even though there might be uploaded, like they upload like the first 5 episodes or something like that, and then they upload more of them. I think they have 10 episodes, maybe in total, 10 or 11, I'm not sure. So I'm going to go Monday by Monday and do the episode. So this was episode 1, okay? The host of the show is going to be Nick and Vanessa Lachey. So y'all know Nick Lachey was a part of the group back in the 90s. It was 98 Degrees. Was he 98 Degrees or NSYNC? It was one of them groups that Nick Lachey was a part of. And so his wife, Vanessa, hosts this show with him. Okay. And so on the first day of this episode, they are meeting all of the cast members. Okay. So we're trying to get a feel for them. Nick and Vanessa is trying to get a feel for them and everything. Okay. So they go in the women's quarter, they go in the men's quarter, and they ask them the question, why are you on Love is Blind? Okay. One of the girls mentioned that she was tired of being in situationships, and Nick was saying, what's a situationship? And I'm like, Nick, you are old enough where you should know what a situationship is. For you all who do not know what that is, I think it's a situation where you are not in a relationship, but you just like dealing with somebody, just friends with benefits type thing. I'm thinking, for lack of better words. What's up, Muhammad? Y'all know a couple of people in here. Yeah, speak to each other. Chat in the comment section. So a situationship is probably like friends with benefits. Probably you hook up with somebody. What's up? Happy to meet you. So that's what that is. But Nick said he had never heard of it. And I just can't believe that. So let's get into the people. So Hannah, we get Hannah. Hannah is 26 years old. Hannah, to me, is going to be interesting. She had her dream job. She said she had her dream job. However, Love is Blind called her to be on the show, and so she quit her job. She said she quit her job to find love. And I was just like, okay, girl. I'm not about to quit my job to go on a dating show. However, I guess she felt like, this was her last chance or something. I don't know. But at 26 years old, ma'am, you were very young, and you didn't have to quit your job to go do that. Okay. Hold on. Let me get rid of. I love my new timeout button, child. I be getting rid of the folks. All right, y'all. Okay, so she said that's Hannah. Okay, let's see. So they threw in some of the cookie cutter participants, people that are not really going to be on the show. Okay, and we see them throughout the house and everything. Hold on, y'all. Let me get rid of this person too. Okay, so now we get to the pods are open. Okay, so the pods, if y'all do not know, is these little they actually look like pods, right? So I will go in one pod, and the person I'm trying to date will go in the other pod. Okay, and we will have a conversation through this wall that's dividing us, and all you will hear is our voices from the pods. Okay, so the first day that they open, we're going to get into the people that I call the focus people that are probably going to be on the show. Okay, so we have Ashley A. Okay, Ashley A is 31 years old. She is a marketing director. Okay, she wants to get married and stay married. Okay, she has marriage trauma, right? She says that her mom got married, that didn't work out the first time. Her mom got married the second time, and her second marriage didn't work out. So she's saying that, she wants to get married to show her mom and herself that marriage is a thing, and it definitely can work. She is a foodie, and what else is it? Yeah, and she's a foodie, and so she goes on her first date with Tyler. So Tyler is 33 years old, okay? Now Ashley A is an African American female. Tyler, I think, is mixed. I think he might be African American as well. I'm not sure, but he's 33 years old and he says he's a foodie as well. He says he's a little nervous. He said he loves being outside, taking hikes, cooking, things like that. Okay, so on the first episode, they're kind of like meeting each other, trying to figure out who they're vibing with and who they want to continue to date. Okay, so then we get to Nick D. Okay. D does not stand for what you think it stands for. So Nick D, his last name is Dork, I think. So I will call myself D too because Dork sounds kind of crazy. So Nick D is a real estate agent. He's 28 years old. I loved Nick D right away because he is a Commanders fan. Shout out to the Washington Commanders. That is my team, okay, my football team. And so Nick D came in and said he loves them. And I was like, okay, I like Nick D. However, Nick D is a flirt. He likes to flirt. He likes to lay down the pimp lines. He loves all of that jazz, okay? And the women is going to be picking up on his flirty ways sooner in the review that I give y'all, okay? He says that he has never been in love. He said he used to play professional football. Now, I'm thinking he used to play semi-professional football because I do not remember hearing about Nick D in the NFL. So I'm thinking he said he used to play some sort of other type of football, okay? He said he was a punter and a kicker. Okay, so then he's in the pod with Hannah. Now, we already met Hannah. She's the 26-year-old that quit her job to find love, right? And so she, hold on, y'all. What I put up here? Child, I was writing so fast, I don't even know what my own notes say. So she is from West Virginia, y'all. She's from a small town in West Virginia. She said it's hard to find love because people are superficial, okay? And I think Hannah's issue is going to be during this season is her weight. She is not an ugly woman at all, but she is a little curvy. And since you have this Love is Blind idea, she is going to end up having a problem meeting the guys because she's a little curvy, and that is going to end up playing with her mind in the long run, okay? So she's saying that she, love herself, she all cute and all of that, but we're going to see later on in my review how I feel that she is a little self-conscious about her weight, okay? Hold on, y'all. Okay, so moving right along, we get to the next person. His name is Leo. What's up, BBC? What's up, Dirt Plate? Welcome to the live. Make sure y'all smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel. So we move on to the next participant in this show. His name is Leo. Leo is 30 years old. He is an art dealer, okay? What's going on, Melvin? Melville? How are you? I don't know what that is, so I'm going to put you in time out. Okay. So Leo is 30 years old. He's an art dealer, okay? He likes trying various foods at buffets, okay? He says that's his thing. He goes to the buffets. He likes the various foods to try them, okay? Leo is going to be very interesting as well, and he is the person that is on the thumbnail that I have for this video because Leo lets us know throughout this whole episode that he has money, that his family is loaded, that he that money, that he has money he don't want for anything, okay? I'm doing well, Melvin. Thank you so much. And so Leo says that his family's business was art, okay? So what is unfortunate about Leo is that everybody in his family ended up catching cancer and passing away. His mom, his dad, I think he said his grandparents, like all of them passed away in the span of like a 3-year period or something like that. And so I found that to be kind of just really eerie and really sad, okay? He says he's very lucrative, of course. He's afraid that women only want him for his money. But you know what's crazy is that he's afraid of that, but during this episode, he just kept leading with his money. Every time he got in a pod with a woman to date, he will always talk about his money, okay? So then we get to Brittany, who is 32. Now, Brittany is a little airhead. She's a little valley girl, like from California or something. Like, I'm from the valley and I surf the waves and I shop all day and all of that. Brittany seems like she's that type of chick. Like, she could be auditioning for the Real Housewife of something, okay? What's up, Keon Butler? Yeah, she is. She's an airhead. She's a little airhead. And y'all will see why I say that in a minute. So when Leo on the date asked what she did, she said she did skincare, okay? Which is, the politically correct term is esthetician. So she does skincare, but it's called esthetician. Um why he talks about his money. I don't know why he always throws his money out there. I think because he's not a very attractive guy, so he feels like if he has the money, that he can win any woman that he wants. What's up, Keon, again? What's knowledgeable facts? Who are you talking to? Are you talking to somebody in here? Oh, we get the most craziest person. Thank you, Keon. I appreciate it. It seems like it's a little oily, but it's not. I don't have nothing on my skin. That's just the glow of the Lord. That is just how my skin looks, child. Hold on, let me get rid of somebody that's tripping out. All right, y'all. So let's keep moving with the review of this show, okay? So she says to Leo, one of us has to have a brain, because he made a comment about something. Thank you, Keon. Then she shows off. No wonder he's gets gold diggers. Exactly. That's my point, Melvin. Yeah, he's don't want the gold diggers, but all he does is show his money and talks about his family business. Like, if you don't want that, then don't lead with that. So Brittany saying that one of us has to have a brain, because they were having a discussion about something. And it was kind of a turn on to Leo, because Leo wants a woman that he can have as a trophy wife, but at the same time has some form of talking points, knowledge, somebody he can have a real conversation with. And Brittany is not the one. However, Brittany is the one woman that I feel that he will want to have on his arm to show off his family's business and money. You right? But she doesn't have much to talk about, and she's very spacey and airy. Like, I don't want to say she's stupid. She just is an airhead, for lack of better words, right? What's up, MD? I'm doing well. How are you? Okay, so her voice to me is annoying. She sounds like, I said, like a Valley girl, a Barbie doll, or something like that. It's kind of high pitched, squeaky. You know how those Caucasian young girls sound. Just picture that in your head, okay? She said to him that she hates to cook. So they're dating in the pods, right? They can't see each other, but they're trying to get to know each other. So she says she hates to cook. She says she would rather order out. And she can pick up the phone and order down some food, but she is not much of a cooker, okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me get rid of this person too. Oh, I love my new time out button, y'all. When people start cutting up, I'm like, bloop, 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 bloop. And you out of my chat. Okay, so she says she hates to cook. She loves a masculine guy. She thinks that she can make any guy fall in love with her. So, Brittany thinks she is all of that in a bag of sour cream and onion potato chips, okay? She says she can make any guy fall in love with her, and she meant that. She asked Leo, she moves on to the date with Garrett, okay? So Garrett, we're going to get into him, is 31 years old, and he is a psychics or a physics. I'm sorry. I don't know what I wrote down. I can't read my own handwriting. He's a physics, okay? So Brittany then asks him, how do you spell physics? And I'm not going to hate on her for that. Because I have had moments where I'm writing something and I'm like, wait, how do you spell such and such? Because she said without her phone, she can't spell that word. And I was just like, wow. That goes to show you how technology has made us kind of stupid, for lack of better words. Because if you can't spell a word without saying, hey Siri, spell this, or typing something and it corrects you, that is really scary. That means that you really need to put the phones down and pick up a book and a dictionary, right? And so Garrett, she said if you saw the way I spelled it, you would be like cracking up or whatever, but Garrett was just looking like, okay. So Garrett is another one of them people that's looking for an intellectual female, and Brittany is she is not that. Okay. So Garrick is a physicist. Um, what else? He said he has a problem finding love, but he wants to be called G. So we gonna call him G because he wants to be called G. He said he has a problem finding love. He said he has a tattoo, a equation tattoo on his body. He said he wants his next relationship to be his last. So G gives me a form of kind of like a nerd, so to speak, little nerdy. But you know, he's not a bad guy. I don't think he's a bad guy. So moving on to the next person, which is going to be Taylor, who is 29. Okay, so she gets in the pod with G now. Okay, she's a policy advocate. So I'm thinking that some of these jobs and these terms, I don't know what they mean. You know, people try to put 20 on 10 these days and try to make their job sound more important than it is. Okay, so I don't know what a policy advocate is. Maybe that's just me not knowing my ignorance of it. But if y'all know, drop it in the comments. But that's what she says she does. She says she played basketball and she does have the look, the way her body is shaped and everything. She does have the look that she did play basketball. She says she also has an equation tattooed on her body too. So I guess they have some form of periodic table or something tattooed on their body, and it means something to them. I don't know. So Garrett G thought that was absolutely amazing. He loved that. Okay. She thinks that she made an instant connection with G. Okay. So they seem to be hitting it off. We shall see. Let's see. So after that, that is like the dating pod so far. So then they break to the male and female living quarters, and some of the girls start to talk about Nick D. Okay, they said that Nick D is a smooth talker, and he might be a problem. Okay, and we're gonna see later on how Nick D's smooth talking end up costing him something. Okay, so now we fast forward. It's day 2. They are having breakfast in both the men's and females quarters, and then we end up meeting some more of the focus people, the participants. So now we meet Tim. Tim is 32 years old, okay? Tim seems a little sassy. He just seems a little sassy. He was sitting in the talking to the producers with his leg crossed, and some of the clothing he was wearing, in my opinion, gives me sassy vibes. I don't know why. That's just my opinion, okay? Now he has a date with Alex, okay? But the thing about Tim, which is interesting, is that he has the same birthday as my husband. So when he said what his birthday was, and I was like, oh wow, he has the same birthday as my husband. However, my husband is nowhere near sassy. So Tim has a sassy vibes, but the only thing he has in common with my husband is that they have the same birthday. Okay, he has a line tattoo, okay, he's because he's on the date with Alex, and maybe her name is Alexandra, I guess. So we're going to call her Alexandra because I don't want to confuse no people, right? So he has a line tattoo. He said he has 2 sisters, both passed, and so I thought that was sad. And so now he's the only child. So both of his sisters has passed. He said his word is bond. He said he wants to die married. And those 2 things about him is something that my husband does embody as well. What's up? I think your name is Shake. Is it Shake? I'm not sure. How are you? Welcome to the live. Okay, then we get to Alexandra. She is 32 years old. She is big into astrology. Okay, I was like, oh gosh, one of these witches. That whole astrology thing, you know. She says she's big into astrology and spirituality. I think she's just confused. You know, when people be like they big up into this astrology, this spirituality stuff, I'm like, here come this new age stuff that a lot of people are involved in, and a lot of people are involved in it. It's witchcraft, and they just don't even realize what they're getting into. Thank you so much for the compliment. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of somebody else. I love my timeout button. I love my timeout button. Okay, so she said both of her parents have MS, which is very sad, which is multiple I think it's multiple sclerosis. I think that's how you pronounce it. Both of her parents have MS. Her mom, hold on. Her mom, she said her mom was in a 15-year relationship with no marriage. I think that is kind of interesting. How is it that your mom was in a 15-year relationship and she didn't get married? When I was dating my husband, I remember that I told him the time frame on when it is that I wanted to get married. Now, I never pressured him or anything like that, but I could not imagine being in a relationship for 15 years and it never leads to marriage. Now, there are some women that do not require marriage who do not want to get married. However, I don't know too many women that don't want to get married. I don't really know that. A lot of women, most women do want that from a guy. And the women who say that they don't want that, they are settling for this 15-year marriage. I mean, this 15-year relationship like her mom did, okay? She said when she got MS, when her mom got MS, the dude she was with left her. So the dude she was in a relationship for 15 years up and left, he guess he couldn't handle it. You said my hair is what? I don't know what you said, Shake or Chic. I know you ain't trying to say my hair is nappy, child. Let me tell you something. I'm African American. My hair is not nappy. This is the texture of my hair that God has given me. So I don't know what that NI or whatever that is. You better clarify because the block finger is strong. Let me put you in timeout. And let me put you in timeout. Some people are just ignorant. Ignorant. What's up, is it Bawa? All right, y'all. So let's keep on going. Okay. So, Garrett. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, Tyler. Okay, we went to Tyler. So Tyler, 33. He said that his experience so far, he's in the pod again with Ashley A, who is 31. He's enjoying his experience so far. He's loving the dating, and he primarily loves dating Ashley A. I think they're going to be one of the couples that end up getting together because on this show, they're dating various people, but I think only 6 couples can go through and actually be on the show. So the first episode is like we're really just meeting people and trying to get a feel for the people. Okay. Garrett gets back in the pod. I'm sorry, Garrett. Then we pan over to Garrett. He gets back in the pod with Taylor. Taylor asks what movie describes her. Now, this is what I thought was crazy. Taylor asked him a question, what movie describes her? She asked G this question, and he said Shrek 2. And I was like, what? No woman wants to hear that Shrek 2 describes her. Like, really? Because the first thing you're thinking is a green, ugly ogre. It's like, you think I look like a green, ugly ogre? Like, what is that about? And I was just like, gee, you need to clean that up. He probably did explain it, but I didn't get to write down what his explanation was of referring to that movie. And so we're going to move on from that. The next couple is going to be Leo and Brittany. Y'all know Leo is the one with all the money. Brittany is the airhead type girl. So, she says she has a high pain tolerance. Okay, this is really weird what she says, and this is why this girl is off or something. She says that her pain tolerance is high because when her mom died, she thinks about what her mom must have been going through and the pain her mom must be feeling, so she just endures whatever pain that she's going through. I was just like, what? Why would you bring that up and think about that? You would, in order for you to mask your pain tolerance, you think about the pain your mom went through dying. That's like weird, but that's what she said. Okay, so Leo is revealing that he is 30 and he's at 30 years old, he doesn't have to worry about money, so he threw it out there. It's funny because if I was a drinking woman like that, I would be like, yeah, get y'all drinks, and every time Leo mentions his money, take a shot. Because that's how many times he mentioned the money and the family business. Okay, then he asks Brittany about the 50-50 thing. A lot of new generation dating couples, this has been a topic on the docket for a couple of years now. Would a man do 50-50 with a woman, or should he do 100%? Okay, so Brittany is asking him about 50-50, and he says that he feel like that the woman should pay something. Okay, so I was shocked that he said that, but especially because he throws out his money and his family business all the time. Brittany says is that she's glad he said that because she does want to pay something, but then she contradicts herself because she turns around and says that she wants to be a kept woman. She doesn't want to do no 50-50. And I'm thinking to myself, so are you okay with the 50-50, or are you not okay with the 50-50? From what I took from it, Brittany is not okay with paying 50-50. She wants to be a real housewife of wherever she lives at. She does not want to work. She doesn't know how to cook. I would be surprised if she knows how to clean, because we're going to get into seeing their homes at some point. I think they go to their homes, I believe, at some point. So yeah. She don't want to do no 50-50. She told him though that she's not in it for the money. So she's not with him for the money. But then she turns around and contradicts herself again and says that her lifestyle is expensive. So how are you not in it for the money, but then you turn around and say that your lifestyle is expensive? Like, Brittany, make it make sense. And if Leo has some form of intelligence, he would see through the fact that she is a gold digger. Okay, that is what she's going to be. If he chooses her, he's going to end up they're not going to end up getting married, because he's going to see through her gold digging ways, and if they do get married, it's not going to last for long. Okay, Brittany starts talking about kids names. I'm like, y'all literally on day number 2 and you're bringing up kids names. Okay, his last name is Brody. Okay, that is Leo's last name, and she is like, oh my god, so we got married IBBB. I was like, this girl is so ditzy. Moving right along, right? So Leo ends the date with her. Leo goes back into the men's quarter, and he is revealing that his whole family had cancer and died to the men, which again, like I said, is extremely sad and eerie. And he kept leading with his money. So he says that he doesn't want to, a gold digger. But again, he's in the men's quarter and he mentions his money again and the family business. Okay. Um, he notices one of the guys Rolex, and then he says, oh, that's a nice Rolex. So again, I think Leo is very materialistic too. And he just wants to put on like he's not. So Leo says that he loves Hannah's love for art and feels a connection with her and Brittany. So Leo is now narrowing down his connections out of all the women that he's been dating. So he's narrowing it down to Brittany and Hannah. Okay. Um, let's see. Leo then is dating Hannah. Okay. Oh, hold on. So yeah, so they get back in a pause. So Leo and Hannah are now dating, and he said he had a dream about her, and he goes and talks about this dream that he had about Hannah. I don't know if it was true or not, and then he leads into asking her, is she white or Caucasian, and she does say that. I think that they should sign some type of contract or clause where they do not reveal anything about themselves, especially color, because if you're revealing that you are African American, Caucasian, Hispanic, or what have you, the people now know that you look a certain way. They could go on their phone and Google how it is that you look. But I think that they need to sign a clause where they do not do that. Okay. He does hold on, y'all. Okay, he said he doesn't want his job to define him. Again, he's bringing up his job and his money again. Hannah then says to him that she has a fear of dying. She says she wants to live forever and leads into being a vampire. And I'm just like, what the heck is she talking about? First of all, Hannah, if you ever come across my video, you can absolutely live forever. If you give your heart to the Lord Jesus Christ, you can have eternal life with him. That is a way that your body will pass away, right? Where our bodies are all going to pass away, but your spirit can live forever with Jesus in heaven. If you accept him as your personal savior, that is one way to ensure that you will never die. Your body will die, but your spirit will live on. This body is just a house for our spirit. And the fact that she led into wanting to be a vampire to ensure that she would live forever was kind of crazy to me. I was like, this girl is a psycho. So Leo thinks that Hannah is his twin flame. So I guess he's thinking that they are soulmates or something of that nature. So I was just like, what's up? What is your name? Maisha? Is it Maisha? Hello, welcome to the live. So he thinks they're twin flames, that they're soulmates. So we shall see what happens with them. Moving on to the next couple that is dating, which is going to be Hannah and Nick D. Okay. He asked her to describe what she is wearing. And I'm just like, okay, I guess that is a question, but if you're getting to know somebody and date somebody, you need to ask the heavy hitting questions, because the goal is for the man to ask the woman to marry him at the end of their dating. And you're asking what she's wearing. That is so superficial and surface level stuff. If you're trying to really find a wife, Nick, you need to ask heavy hitting questions that make you want to pop the question to this person. Okay. So, Nick really be feeling himself, y'all. He was up in the pause talking about some, he looked good and blah, 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 and all this stuff. Then Hannah was saying she looks good and everything. And they was talking about what if they had a child and the child is ugly? And I was like, why would you say that? Why would anybody ever say that their child is ugly? So then she was like, well, we'll just have a child, and the child will just have two hot parents or something they were saying. So both of them are equally feeling themselves, and I don't think either one of them is that attractive for real. What's up, Eric? Like, what's her credit score? Yeah, ask questions like that. Like, I don't know, she probably wouldn't reveal the actual number, but she could at least say, I'm in the upper echelon, or I'm in the middle, or it's poor, or something like that. Like, yeah, some questions like that. Like, you need to know that. Nick was there talking about he's hot, he's an athletic guy, and everything. Everything they was talking about on this date was very superficial. What else? Let's move on from them. Nick said he looked like a snack, y'all. And I was like, boy, these two are definitely feeling themselves a whole lot. Okay. What is it? Hannah then goes back to the females' quarters, right? And then tells the other females that she feels like Nick is the love of her life. This is what trips me out about this show, right? What's going on? What's your name? I think that's your name. How you doing? Welcome to the live. What trips me out is that how do you know that this person, after talking to them 2 days, maybe 3, that they are the love of your life? That's crazy to me. But one of the girls in the female quarters was like laughing at her and was like, he's not the love of your life. But I don't know. You could really fall for somebody if they got a good pimp game, if they know how to talk a good game, without even seeing them. So I don't know. So on to the next couple that's dating is going to be Garrett and Taylor. And so if y'all just coming in, we're doing a review on Love is Blind season 7. It's back on Netflix if y'all want to watch it and catch up with it. And so the first episode, that's what I'm reviewing. And so on the first episode, we have a lot of dating and couples and things like that. Once they officially match up, then my reviews will be a little bit more detailed and everything. And then you'll kind of, get to see how I feel about each individual couples. But right now, they're just kind of dating a lot of people. How can some fall in love with 2 days? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. You can fall in infatuation with somebody in 2 days, but love, I don't think so. Except they have a lumberly. I don't know what that says. What's up, Arturo? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for the like. Okay, so we get to G and Taylor. They are back dating, okay? So when they get in the ponds, they have set up a chess board for them to play chess, okay? So what they can do on this show is they can set up different things for them to do inside the pods, right? So maybe the girl will come in and they will have canvases set up to paint, things like that, okay? Hold on, let me get rid of somebody else. Ooh, I love my timeout button, y'all. I be getting the people up out of here. So they are about to play chess, okay, on their date. G says that he missed her and feels a strong connection with her, okay? So again, after day 2, he feels a strong connection with her. He misses her and everything, okay? She says she feels the same way. Taylor then talks about her parents and everything, and G asked her, was kind of trying to figure out what her ethnicity is, okay? What's up, Nathan? Yes, praise Jesus. So G says he only dated Caucasian women, y'all, but Taylor is Asian, okay? So this is going to be quite interesting as well if they pair up together as a couple, because he's only dated Caucasian women. And I don't care what nobody says. If you've only dated within your race and you finally date somebody outside of your race, it is going to be rather awkward. It's going to be rather awkward. Not saying it can't work, but it's going to be awkward, okay? So, G wants to know what it is that she's hiding. He said he feels some type of reserve with her, like she's hiding something, okay? And she alluded a couple of times to her ethnicity. So G has to know. He knows that she's not Caucasian, right? He does know that because she said ethnicity. So he knows she is something else, okay? He said because she's very careful and calculated when she speaks. So he feels like that she is definitely hiding something from him. And she may very well be. She may just be nervous or whatever she is on this dating show, okay? So Taylor said she doesn't want to share her ethnicity because she doesn't want him to know how she looks, okay? Which is the whole point of the show. But she did say ethnicity, so he knows that she's not white. G says not knowing how she looks doesn't change how he feels about her, and that's a lie. You know what I want to happen for real? If Love is Blind was a real show and they really was trying to see is Love is Blind, I want them to have some people on the show who are bigger individuals. Now, me and a friend of mine have discussed this before, right? And we have said that why don't they have people on the show that's like fat people, for lack of better terms, or plus size people, or have a little pounds, or a little more curvy. They seem to have the same type of cookie cutter people that audition for this show. If Love is really blind, like if you're really going to fall in love with somebody, because they eventually, after the man asks the person to marry him, the woman to marry him, and they open the pods and they see the person, you're seeing the person for the first time. So if Love is really, I want to know if Love is really blind, because I believe if somebody opened in pods and they saw somebody that was a little bit more curvier, had a little extra pounds, maybe they wasn't attracted to it, they're not going to feel the same way. That's just what I think. But he says that he don't care her ethnicity or nothing. He still feels the same way about her. Moving on to the next couple that's now dating, we get back to Tyler and Ashley A. Okay, we say Ashley A because there's a couple of different Ashleys on the show this season. So Tyler told Ashley that he cooked breakfast for the guys that morning, that he had made stuffed French toast, and she was like, ooh. And he gave the ingredients that he used for the French toast, okay? He said he does not believe in roles. He said it is not 1948. He don't believe in men have certain roles, women have certain roles. I don't know if I too much believe in that. I do believe there is a such thing as men roles and women roles when it comes to the household. I do. Because I don't want to take the trash out. I mean, I will take the trash out, and I have if my husband isn't around or if he's asleep or something like that and the trash has to be put out. I have done it, but I don't want to really do do it if I got a man around. Now, if I'm living on my own, yeah, I gotta take the trash out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really want to do that. Just like my husband, I primarily clean our house up, and I don't have an issue with that. You know, because I like stuff to be a certain way and stuff to smell a certain way, things like that. Stuff that he can do, but when I do it, I feel like it's done correctly. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better. So if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. So there are not men and women roles, so to speak, but I kind of feel like it could be when it comes to certain things, like I just said, those surface level things. Okay. So he said she said she never dated a man that can cook. Okay. But he says that he can cook. Okay. He said he likes to ski. He likes to do what is this? I'm telling y'all, I was writing fast because I was at work writing this. He says he likes to I think roller skate and do all these other different things. So he's an adventurous person. He likes to do a lot of stuff. What's going on, Kumar? Welcome to the live. He said he wants to skydive as well. Like he wants to do all that. And she said she wants to go skydiving before her wedding. She's always wanted to do that. Then we talk about his mom. His mom and family. He says that his mom's family disowned her for having a child outside of her race. So now we find out that Tyler, another person alluded to his race, is actually mixed. So I'm thinking that his mom must be Caucasian and his dad must be black, because Tyler does look like he is of mixed race. Okay. Which is sad. You know, that's really sad. I do not, you know, you love who you love. If you love somebody, you love somebody. If they're different races, it is what it is. But there are some cultures that do not believe that you should be intermingling with the race. So that is really confusing to me. Let me just get rid of you because I don't know that language and I don't know what you could be saying. All right. So he said his grandmother died. And you know, that was sad. The music when he was talking about his family and his grandmother and things like that was so melodramatic. I was like, why they gotta play this music? They try and make the viewers cry or feel some sympathy and empathy. And it is true. Like, whoever produces the show, these people really know what they're doing, because when you play more sadder music and everything, people that's watching the show be feeling like, oh my God, that's so sad, blah, 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 all of that. And then when they play the happy, upbeat music, we're all like, wow, they're having fun. This is a great relationship. So they know how to throw that music in there and pull on your heartstrings and everything, okay? He said the hardest thing for him when his grandmother died was not knowing how to console his mom, okay? And he teared up a little bit about reflecting on that time. He said he wants somebody that he can show love to, okay? And he said he going to go in the pause in the men's quarter, and he is going to tell everybody he knows that they are boyfriend and girlfriend. She was steady walking out while he was still saying stuff, and she was like, okay, okay. And so the last thing that happened, y'all, on this episode, y'all. So we get a date with Nick D and Hannah. Okay, because Hannah, after her date, she went back to the quarters, right? And a lot of the females in the quarters was, you know, she's having second guessing about Nick D. She says she likes him, but he seems like he is. What's going on, Ice Cube? Thank you for the comment, the compliment. So she is really feeling him, but the part of him that is irritating to her is the fact that he's like laying on this smooth Billy D. Williams pimp game, and she don't like that because she don't know how to trust that, right? So she back in the women's quarter and she's letting the women know how she feels. I think that's strike number one, Hannah. Why are you up here in the women's quarter telling these women how you feel about Nick? Y'all on the show where y'all are competing with one another for the men's affection, for them to ask you to marry them. So I would not be revealing anything to these women about my dates and everything. I would just let them know, oh, it was great. We had fun, because I don't want you to sit up here and try to use anything against me. As we have seen on past seasons of this show, they go in the house, they go back to the women's quarter, they start running their mouths. Before you know it, somebody you had a connection with, you don't have a connection with them anymore because so and so told me this and blah 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 and all this other stuff. So I would just keep my mouth on zip, and when I get engaged, that's what I would tell the people. Hey, I'm engaged to such and such, right? So anyway, she get in the women's quarter and she in there confiding with the women. So all the women is like, well, Hannah, you know what you need to do. If you feel like that he is, laying on these pimp lines and he's not sincere and all of that, you know what it is you need to do. So basically they were telling her that she needs to go and end it with Nick D, right? So they get back in the pods and they date, and Hannah starts asking him questions like, I'm trying, it's something about you that's off, something about you I don't like, okay? And so Nick is trying to figure out, like, well, what's up? He was like, well, I like you. He was giving her all the reassurance that I like you, I want to be with you, I feel like I'm talking to my friend and my wife. All of these things he's saying to her, and in the back of her mind, she's just saying she don't trust it, she don't want to be with him because she feels like that he may be lying, and it may be she may have to worry about other women going forward. So what did she do, y'all? She broke it off with Nick D. So she said she does not want to date him anymore, okay? And I was just like, wow, that is crazy, because now Hannah's only connection is going to be with Leo. So she's only going to be dating Leo. But my thing is this, Hannah, this man is not telling you that he doesn't want you. So why don't you just take a chance and see what happens? The worst case, and y'all, they're only on like day number 2 or 3. So how are you making this conclusion about him already? Now, I know he has been a smooth talker, but at the end of the day, you give yourself some time. Like, give yourself at least 2 or 3 more days to get to know him, to see if this is really a red flag for you. But she listened to them females in the females quarters, and of course they got her to break it off with Nick D. Now, after they left the ponds, and Nick is like, well, that's unfortunate, I'm going to be sad about this, blah, blah, blah. She get back to the female quarters, and now she's sitting up here looking like she's regretting what she's done. I would not be surprised on the next episode if she tells the producers that she wants to start redating him, because she's sitting there looking like she is having buyer's remorse. You know that face you have when you go in a store and you buy something and you be like, I shouldn't have brought that. I shouldn't have spent $300 on that shirt. I'm about to take it back, So she feels like she is having that type of remorse, and she feels like she wants to probably go and see what's up with Nick. So we shall see, because she is very she has low self-esteem when it comes to her weight. I don't care what nobody say. She up here talking about she cute and all this and all that stuff she was saying. I see through all of that, okay? And I think that is one of the reasons why she did break it off with Nick D, because he's laying on these lines, right? And he pumping himself up to make himself seem like he's really attractive. And so now that, what's up from India? Oh, thank you so much for the love. So if she's thinking that he's really attractive, and she's looking at herself in the mirror like maybe he's used to a Barbie doll type chick and I don't fit that mold, yeah, I think that's why she broke it off with him. I don't think it had nothing to do with them pickup lines, because she had been dating him and she realized how he talked, she realized the things that he said, and now all of a sudden she broke it off because I think she has low self-esteem about the way she looked. And she is getting down to rubber meets the road where they got to make these connections and decisions. And she just took herself out the race because she already think that he's not going to like her. And that is my opinion on Nick D and Hannah, but we're going to see what happens on my next review of this show, okay? So that is my review of Love is Blind Season 7, Episode 1. If it's your first time joining me, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We have a good time over here at the Redefine Me channel, okay? I will be reviewing this show every Monday. I am probably going to go live at about 6:30 for this show. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Shout out to the replay watchers. Let me know what couple y'all think is going to couple up, which couple is going to last. Let me know if y'all are actually watching this show. And based off the reviews and things like that, I'm going to keep the show going because I do like Love is Blind. I do like the show. So let me know what y'all think about it. Thank y'all for joining me. Everybody who missed the live, go ahead and go back and watch the replay. And definitely subscribe to this channel. We are on a mission and we are on a road to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video with your friends, family, sisters, cousins, brothers, everybody you know, so that we can get to 1K subscribers. I love y'all so much. Until we meet again. Bye.